Understanding ChatGPT's impact on human-machine interaction. India is speedily and enthusiastically embracing AI, says Queen of the Internet, well-known analyst and venture capitalist Mary Meeker in her 2025 Trends Report, which focuses on AI. The 340-page report says the number of ChatGPT users in India has surpassed in the US. We believe this trend marks the onset of an AI-native search era, where users no longer seek answers. They expect synthesis. ChatGPT's ascent compresses a decade-long search learning curve into months. This isn't just about speed. It's about the shift from keyword hunting to context-rich prompting, Sanchit Gogia, founder and CEO, Greyhound Research, said. However, LLM enthusiasm must be balanced with governance and traceability, he cautions. As quoted in the Hindu Business Line, in an article authored by Voluri Sanjiri and Sindha Hariharan published on June 2, 2025. Beyond the media quote, our view in full. Press for time? You can focus solely on the Greyhound flashpoints that follow. Each one distills the full analysis into a sharp, executive-ready takeaway, combining our official standpoint, validated through Pulse data from ongoing CXO trackers, and grounded in field notes from real-world advisory engagements. ChatGPT's explosive search growth signals a redefinition of human-machine interaction. Greyhound Flashpoint, ChatGPT reaching 365 billion annual searches in just 2 years, 5.5x faster than Google, is not merely a growth story. It's a signal of behavioral recalibration. Per the Greyhound CIO Pulse 2025, 67% of global CIOs now track prompt-based enterprise queries alongside traditional web search metrics. This data explosion is more than user enthusiasm. It's enterprise workflow migration in real time. At Greyhound Research, we believe this trend marks the onset of an AI-native search era, where users no longer seek answers. They expect synthesis. Greyhound standpoint. According to Greyhound Research, ChatGPT's ascent compresses a decade-long search learning curve into months. This isn't just about speed. It's about the shift from keyword hunting to context-rich prompting. Unlike Google's link-based results, ChatGPT delivers structured reasoning. This changes not only how individuals search, but how businesses think. It lowers the barrier for complex queries, introduces conversational memory, and forces search incumbents to rethink not just their interface, but their algorithmic philosophy. For enterprise and consumer alike, the model of search as lookup is giving way to search as collaboration. Greyhound Pulse. The Greyhound CIO Pulse 2025 reveals that 73% of global IT decision-makers now consider LLMs, like ChatGPT, essential for employee self-service and real-time data navigation. While browser-based search remains dominant for discovery, LLMs are leading in decision support, internal documentation mining, and customer response generation. Notably, 44% of CIOs surveyed report redirecting resources from traditional enterprise search platforms toward agentic LLM deployments, especially in knowledge-heavy sectors like BFSI, healthcare, and legal services. Greyhound Fieldnote. Per a recent Greyhound Fieldnote from a European telecommunications firm, their IT leadership observed that over 30% of internal queries previously routed through SharePoint or Google Workspace are now handled by a ChatGPT-powered assistant. While the move accelerated content retrieval and reduced internal help desk loads, it also exposed limitations, like hallucinations on regulatory matters. The firm has since enforced hybrid retrieval setups that anchored generative responses to verified corpuses. Similar cautionary pivots are surfacing across heavily regulated verticals, where LLM enthusiasm must be balanced with governance and traceability. Analyst in focus, Sanchit Gogia. Sanchit Gogia, or SVG as he is popularly known, is a globally recognized technology analyst, innovation strategist, digital consultant, and board advisor. SVG is the chief analyst, founder and CEO of Greyhound Research, a global, award-winning technology research, advisory, consulting, and education firm. Greyhound Research works closely with global organizations, their CXOs, and the board of directors on technology and digital transformation decisions. SVG is also the founder and CEO of the House of Greyhound, an eclectic venture focusing on interdisciplinary innovation. Copyright policy. All content contained on the Greyhound Research website is protected by copyright law and may not be reproduced, distributed, transmitted, displayed, published, or broadcast without the prior written permission of Greyhound Research or, in the case of third-party materials, the prior written consent of the copyright owner of that content. You may not alter, delete, obscure, or conceal any trademark, copyright, or other notice appearing in any Greyhound Research content. We request our readers not to copy Greyhound Research content and not republish or redistribute them, in whole or partially, via emails or republishing them in any media, including websites, newsletters, or intranets. We understand that you may want to share this content with others, so we've added tools under each content piece that allow you to share the content. If you have any questions, please get in touch with our community relations team at connect@thofker.com.